player who has built a career on being doubted. I think he almost prefers it at this point.
Like, it just is what it is.
I play better when you guys don't think I'm going to play well, you know? So stop, don't believe in me, maybe. But we'll see how they do. Reciprocity in the orange, the new orange. An org that is actually orange in color by default.
And I am very curious to see how Barcelona shapes out, because, you know, does Roniki's presence enable Devo to go back to being that striker setup role that he was in Season 3 as Chaussette wins a pinch? Fruity fires another one towards the wall, and Reciprocity, good morning.
They are here to play some Rocket League.
I know it's evening where you guys are, but I just woke up.
Oh, Devo with another shot. Devo's car looks like when your leg falls asleep. There's lots of static all over it. Ronicky falling back. Bluey with a pass upwards. Roniky's looking for the shot, but not quite able to find contact. That would have been my favorite shot of the day so far, if he'd hit that. Chaussette now playing it back out of his own half. Fruity with a challenge. Goes to the corner. The other two players in Reciprocity challenging the corner, leaving the net wide open. But they are successfully making contact, so they'll be able to get the ball back to midfield. Ronicky now trying to dribble it out in his first game here in RLCS under the title of FCB. A shot towards the goal, cleared by Chaussette, and then Farah with a response.
Chaussette, I kind of wanted to see him go for the demo play, but he actually plays the right ball and rotates back so he can make a nice save on the transition play from Barcelona. Well done.
Good shot from Ronicky. Save holds on. 3:24 left in the game. Neither team on the board. Chaussette playing the slow underneath one. Now the shot back into the midfield. Ronicky's there. It's not going to happen. And now another follow-up shot. This one from Barcelona, nearly on target, but not going to work out. Now two players in goal. Chaussette in the way. Fruity challenges as well, and then Fair is able to stop it up. All the shots hitting the wall of Reciprocity defenders.
Those challenges from Reciprocity in front of their own net. So well executed, getting the center of the mass behind. Two demos from Farah, ball in front, and saved.
Chaussette lofting it high. Louis and Devo on the wall with Ronicky and net. Fair on the wall will challenge, get it back out to Chaussette, who sends it to the upper 90, but it's just a little bit high of the goal. Now Devo's challenge, put up by Fruity. Now into the corner. Here's Chaussette with a nice recovery. Interference from Fruity onto all the defenders. This one crosses the net, but Farah is too far back to make use of it. Fruity now, more neutral challenges in the corner. Farah's up, the shot's good, but Bluey makes the save off to the side. And will stay scoreless in game number 1.
Great pressure from Reciprocity, but still trying to find a way out. Chaussette to delay, but it actually leaves Farah in a bit of an awkward spot. Needs a safe touch here. Got a strong pull out to the corner. Bluey trying to get the dribble play going, and just nothing happening for either team really on either of their pushes. Everybody feeling pretty comfortable on both sides of the ball.
Farah with a miss, now Fruity up. Onto the side. Devo back into the midfield. Blue with an excellent touch. Beats Chaussette. Now Farah's got to recover. Gets it over the top of him and now back down. This is a dangerous position, but Bluey makes the save. Gets it back out to midfield. And now looking to recover it. He'll carry it himself. Continuing towards the goal. Bluey looking to do it by himself. Puts it onto the defender's hood and in. Forces the own goal, and Barcelona's on the board.
A great catch here from Bluey. The quick flick out to the side, but that is the stunner ball right there. I mean, if you're Farah, you can't even do anything about that.
You're like, yep, okay, that happened. Let's move forward. Nothing I could have done. What a play. Bluey, he got the clear, got the setup, got the goal. Did that all by himself.
It was that catch out of the middle to beat the first defender that was so nice, but the pinch off the wall just made it so much better, and a great save coming off the back of the net. Bluey, he woke up after that one. He's like, yep, we're playing well.
He's a monster right now. What a save. And now Chaussette trying in the midfield. Ronicky gets demolished, but not before he puts it all the way back into the Reciprocity corner. Fruity looking for a play across. Devo is challenging. Now Farah nearly hits Fruity again. 1 minute remaining. Devo, an excellent backward shot off of his back foot. Farah between one. Bluey now into the corner. Fruity gets it out of his goal, back into his own corner. Devo puts it right back around again. And the defense continues to hold.
Struggling to find a clear Reciprocity, and they don't have the luxury of time. Just some great challenges from Barca out of the midfield. Finally, Fruity finds a tiny gap.
Man, the power from Barcelona. They're keeping the ball high and fast. And all just the positional challenges from Reciprocity not working out right now. Sfera gets to pass another one.
Oh my
15
goodness,
seconds, Fruity. He's got to get this boost maybe, get the ball. There's an opportunity, but the ball is just moving so quickly. Now Chaussette with a shot. Bluey, 3 defenders, a triple commit. Farah's off the side. He can't get the ball going back towards the goal. It was the opportunity, but the positioning was not there. Chaussette passed one. Farah and Fruity are in position to make this happen. It's onto the backboard. Devo's shot there. Where's the shot? Chaussette's shot is high.
Oh, what a save.
Supposed to move forward first. Like you almost always in a triple commit immediately get a second shot that's coming in. And they missed the second shot too. Like, oh, it was so close. Such a close opportunity there. We could have been in overtime.
But a well-played game from Barca overall. I mean, Bluey with a great shot, couple of great saves, wonderful pressure out of the midfield applied across the entire game. Barcelona really did put Reciprocity in a time crunch at the end there.
Barcelona takes game 1. Reciprocity will look to bounce back in game 2. Bluey down underneath 1. Farah tries now. Devo, lots of power on this towards the goal. The defense will get in the way of it. But Blue with a shot from midfield gets 2 players out of it. Fruity rotates into goal, and the shot from Devo actually saved by Farah. Sent high.
Fruity's got no boost right now. He's kind of just stuck on his own half, and he finally has an opportunity with that touch off the ceiling. Return fire from Bluey. Boomer up the pitch.
Chaussette finds contact, but it goes straight to Bluey again, who finds a demolition on Farah. Now Chaussette looking for the play. It's off the crossbar. A double committing goal opens up some space. Farah will look for Fruity on the far side. He tries to rotate back in. Actually gets it off the post, and Farah actually puts it on target, but Devo makes the save. Barcelona holds on, and we're still scoreless.
Oh, the shot accuracy from Reciprocity makes me so sad. Again, great vision, passes to players in position, wonderful execution up until that final bit of contact.
Even Farah's shot maybe just a little too slow. Devo had time to read it. Reciprocity yet to score in Season 8.
Oh, what a challenge.
Underneath 1, goal's wide open. Farah's there. Can he sink it in? He sure can. Farah gets them on the board finally. And we've got a goal apiece so far in the series.
Farah gets him on the board, but it's Fruity controlling his boost on that descent, making sure you would still have enough to make the second challenge, and that was a bit of car control from him there. Well executed play.
3:18 on the clock in game 2. Reciprocity dropped game 1, but now have the lead. The second game of the series, a follow-up shot from Barcelona, no good. The backfield wide open, a drag race to the ball. Bluey's got the lead right now as he tucks it off to the side to get it past the first offender from Reciprocity. Ronicky out. Farah's there. Slows this down. Ronicky tried to clear, but actually didn't successfully do so. We need to get the demolition onto Fruity. Spawning on the back line, though. We'll be able to keep them on offense.
Well, Farah's trying to find a couple of bumps, and Chaussette, aggressive push from the back of his own half, but nice fake from Devo, and he slips by the last man, too.
Farah's able to get it around. And now Chaussette and Farah tag teaming this one across the midfield line. Ronicky alone has the ball now. Sends it nice and high. Devo up to 1. Rotating out, Farah will keep this one lofted. Devo gets demolished in enemy territory, which just kind of actually strengthens this offensive positioning. He was going to have to rotate back, and the demolition did it for him. And now an advance on a good clear. Reciprocity pass 1. There's the pass. Fruity shot very high. Farah trying to adjust here. Devo with a miss in the midfield. Now Farah coming up. But Devo actually managed to miss that ball and then recover before Farah could move in on it. Now Fruity will play to the edge.
Pressure here, again, being built up by Barca as compared to last time. Chaussette finally is having struggles, and he can't get back to it. Ronicky will turn in the equalizer.
It took us 6 games in Europe, but finally both teams have scored. As Devo and Ronicky tag team this one around Chaussette and into the goal. 1:47 left to go, and it's all tied up at 1 apiece.
Nice job there from Barca. It was a slow and steady buildup of gaining command of the ball in the midfield. But they finally caught Reciprocity just a little too far from home.
Farah through 1. Now off the ceiling, no boost, but with a flip to work. Ronicky. Emerges with ball control. Fruity over 1. Devo, nice challenge. Just the slow play near the ceiling. Gets it down. The Reciprocity challenger will win. Bluey off his backboard. Clear it diagonally to the side to midfield.
You could see Farah, he didn't even waste his time going for that ball. As soon as he saw that ball was going to be weakly touched onto the ground, he immediately went for a demo play, hoping Chaussette would be able to follow up.
So nice play from Barcelona. They advance down, Bluey now up. Fruity the pass outwards, Ronick's here, trying to control it. Chaussette just takes it off of his hood. Devo with the follow-up shots there. The demolition comes through, and that's Barcelona with the lead.
And Devo's been making some awesome reads on where the ball's going to end up next. I mean, he's in the perfect spot to deal with this challenge from Reciprocity. And, of course, Bluey going for the demo in the net opens the door wide, and all he has to do is make sure he puts it in between two goalposts.
54 seconds left. Reciprocity down by 1. We saw some last-minute heroics from them that didn't result in a goal in Game 1. Can they finally put it between the posts? Farah single-handedly gets it into the corner. Devo was there and will carry it right back out to midfield. Chaussette tries to respond, but Ronicky had him read already. Now back in front of the box, Devo in the backfield as Bluey tries to shoot. The play out of the corner once more. Past Farah again. Chaussette this time wins the challenge. This one bouncing dangerous, but Fruity so far back, playing cautious in the final seconds as he gets to pass 1. Now looking for demolitions, chasing down 1. Farah's going to go for the dribble play, but Bluey shuts him down on the goal line. Oh my goodness, Reciprocity. They're going to continue to press in these final 10 seconds, but was that the opportunity? Farah out of the corner. Here's Fruity. Oh, the touch goes to the side to Chaussette. He tries to pass back in, but Bluey beats him. That'll shut it down. They've got to keep the ball in the air all the way into the goal. And Devo actually nearly does it.
The positioning to get a strong shot and just decided hopefully my teammate can make a better play, because I mean, if you don't feel like the touch you're going to make is going to be a dangerous touch towards the net, you really don't want to go for it.
Oh, Bluey trying to carry it in the beginning of Game 3. If Barcelona can put this one away, we'll be done with Reciprocity. Devo to the corner. Ronicky looking for bumps again. Luckily, Chaussette was kind of in the middle ground there, able to get it clear. Ronicky with a shot from the side. Clever play on an outfield pass.
Well off target, but still. Execution from Barcelona feels good.
I like the position in the pass. Here's Chaussette now advancing down. No boost to his name. Fruity not able to win a challenge in midfield, and it's all up to Farah with Devo and Ronicky both pressuring him. The infield pass is good, but Farah's got it read from a mile away. Back out to midfield. Fruity will look to loft it. Bluey finds control. Back to the corner. Beats Chaussette, and Farah is going to have to do it while Chaussette gets absolutely bullied around, put into weird positions.
And that was great timing from Ronicky there as the third man back. Just making sure, all right, both of my teammates are pushed up pitch. I just need to make sure if I go for a challenge, I can cleanly win the ball. And that's really what third man is all about, buying time. It's not about setting the ball back up for your team and getting ready to be on offense. It's making sure that nothing goes horribly, horribly wrong when the other team finally breaks out of their own half.
Devo out of the midfield onto the backboard. Ronicky's airborne. Both Farah and Fruity also airborne, but Farah gets a very solid clear. Fruity will have time to ground himself, and Chaussette has the response on the counterattack. Devo with a win in the air. He's out of boost, though, and Farah will be able to get this one.
Just great challenges from Devo. I feel like whenever Devo is making strong challenges out of the midfield, his team is doing well because he's making the big blocks here.
Devo looking for a double tap. Player who pioneered the concept of double taps back in seasons 2 and 3. And also, we were talking about Greasy Meister. I feel like it's worth mentioning. Devo, also a former world champion in season 3. Won it with a player many people might have heard of named Turbo Pulsa. Turbo was a substitute player on that roster and then went on to become the greatest of all time. Chaussette over to the edge. It's Devo. Tried in the corner once more. Farah down to the middle. Fruity with a pinch down the middle. Ronicky was able to save it off to the side. Now off the wall, back out. Farah's there. Shot on target, up high. Ronicky able to help use the crossbar to get that one away. Devo now alone in the back. It's bumped out, and Chaussette says, thank you so much. You cleared the path, and Reciprocity's got the lead.
This was kind of a tough ball for Devo to deal with because that smoke screen, it sort of obscures where that ball's going to bounce. If he could have seen that ball was headed out to the side and was going to be flat, he probably would have dismounted onto the ground a lot sooner and could have had a chance to dodge that demo. Smoke screen playing a bit of havoc for the Barca defense.
Right here at halftime, Reciprocity with a lead again. I believe they scored first in Game 2 as well, but we're not able to hold on to it. Let's see if Game 3 can be any different. They have no more rooms for error. They got to win every game from now on. They have it high altitude in midfield. Devo.
Poor first touch.
Looked for it, but Fruity had him red. Blue now onto the wall. Where's the counter? Devo's up, but Farah's got him beat. Upper 90 nearly. It's just wide of the goal. Fruity now through one. Devo's challenging him, but Farah comes from underneath. The double threat. Here comes Chaussette as well through two. Now creating interference and havoc on the goal line. Here comes Farah. The shot too wide. The defense got up and in his way. He looks for the demolition on the Bluey, but doesn't find it. Now Fruity airborne wins this challenge cleanly. It's on target. Devo will be able to recover it, but the touch not actually the best. He'll not get challenged though, so he'll be able to get a second touch on it. Push it back across that midfield line.
And currently it's Barca who are starting to get boxed in their own half a little bit. Fruity delayed challenge, and again, Devo. Just an excellent read on how far away the player was going to be coming from, and just made a solid challenge to delay the push.
Free to the side. Now back into the middle. With 1 minute remaining, Barcelona yet to score in game 3. Fruity looks for the pinch off the wall, beats Ronicky. Farah's up as well, onto the backboard, back out for Fruity. Near the box. Devo now picks it onto his hood, tries to carry it, but not going to happen. Bluey will pick up control out of the box now. Looks for the fake. Fruity doesn't fall for it, just tackles outright. A shot from Devo, saved by Farah. The pressure's on from Barcelona.
Yeah, I think Devo hoping to catch Reciprocity, expecting the pass across, and just go near post and sneak a goal by.
Shot from Bluey out of his own corner was on target, had to be saved by Farah. Ronicky now trying to rotate this one. He gets a nice pop over one. The goalie's being messed with here.
Oh,
he manages to recover and get the save as the shot from Ronicky was on target, needed some help. With 14 seconds left, though, Barcelona's got the pressure on. Ronicky demolished in the midfield. Fruity beats another one, leaving it wide open. It's Ronicky now in the back as Devo tries to fake him off of it. It's now loose in the midfield. Chaussette's there, 2 seconds left. And it looks like Reciprocity is going to get their first win of RLCS, send us to game 4.
They do squeeze one out, not from lack of trying from Barca, however, but man, to be fair, the one goal that Reciprocity scored was a pretty solid one. They kept the pressure building and building. They got the demo in the corner, and then finally they just couldn't handle one bounce. And despite best efforts from Ronicky, 6 shots, 0 into the back of the net.
Zero into the back of the net. 11 saves from Reciprocity. The game didn't feel as defensive as the scoreboard represents, but Barcelona definitely had their fair share of ball control.
Definitely towards the
able
end.
to find the back.
Definitely able to break out and piece a few together there towards the end. Especially they had that demo play on the net with Ronicky. He had the delayed catch to beat the defender, and then there was the demo in the net. But I believe it was Fruity who came out and made a great save to tip it out to the side. So Reciprocity still a strong force on defense, no doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. Reciprocity now getting into game 4. They've got to win this one and game 5 if they want to take this. But at this point, it's been such a low-scoring game. There haven't been any moments where I've just felt like Reciprocity is just completely out of it. You know, Barcelona's absolutely got control of this one. So this feels doable. This feels like a keep your head about you, keep your wits about you, and you can close it out. But this roster that is Reciprocity now has always had a consistent track record of struggling to close out series. So we'll see if they're able to do it. As we get further and further into the series, this becomes more and more difficult for them.
Well, I think you're absolutely right. They have definitely never felt down and out of the game. They've all been one-goal games here versus Barca. I think Reciprocity is perfectly capable of winning this. It's just, do they get enough pressure to find the back of the net?
Chaussette. Farah was demolished in the midfield, but they managed to stay up on offense. Fruity back around. The shot inwards. He looked for demolitions on his rotation outwards. Didn't find any. Ronicky, though, kind of out of position, maybe because of Fruity's challenges here. Devo managed to pick up his own corner boost. Chaussette, let's try to keep it in the blue, and so far, for the first 30 seconds, it's been all Reciprocity on offense. Farah with a shot from midfield. The defenders get baited outwards. The shot goes in. Reciprocity's on the board.
I don't think they expected Farah to be coming across from the side. They also thought maybe Devo was going to get a touch, and Bluey, he had to go for the challenge. He saw Farah coming for that ball and realized, I can't let him take a pot shot at net for free, and unfortunately, he just couldn't reach high enough because it was such a well-placed shot.
Fruity now advancing. Nice dunk in front of the box. Devo will pick it up, but small double commits here for Barcelona. Actually going to work out as a pinch. And for the first time in game 4, the ball breaks into the orange, but just for a moment right now, Barcelona struggling to get out of their own half. There's another shot from Fruity comes through.
Save.
Bluey's got the save. And now Chaussette trying to put it over the top of Bluey. Won't work out.
And that's just a buy time touch from Farah. He's not expecting to win the ball or anything. He just doesn't want it to be floating down towards his own half with nobody in position.
Oh,
Bang!
my goodness. 3:47 was the moment when the ball hit the backboard for the first time in Game 4, and 3:46 was the goal with Bluey's double tap. What a play. They finally break into the back third and immediately make it count.
Man, tough break for Reciprocity. You start off strong, you're feeling good, and then you can't make a backboard read, and Bluey makes you pay.
What a play. Ronicky now trying to move it forward here. Shaw set underneath one. Reciprocity again. Got to win the game. Can't afford any losses here. They'll be looking for that goal. They got to stay aggressive the entire time. 3:22 on the clock as Devo out to midfield. Shaw set into Fruity. Nice infield pass. Oh, the shot just wide. Shaw sets followed nearly there. Fruity now will be looking to set it up for Farah. Puts it out in front of the box. Farah nearly finds it through two defenders, and Shaw set not quite able to get this one-touch shot, and that gives people just enough time to get back and recover. Ronicky now looking for demos. Doesn't quite find any. Will neutralize the midfield.
And you know, Reciprocity didn't come up with a goal there, but the aggression was just so enjoyable to watch. It's great to see them be willing to take big risks and put Barca on the defensive and force them to respect their approach on offense.
Farah challenging in the midfield as we approach halftime. Ronicky with a loft. Free through one. Shut off his back wheels. Farah will look for Fruity. He'll look for the pass back to Farah. Puts it up high as Shaw said anywhere to be found.
Got bumped.
He's not going to be able to make the shot. Fruity now back down to Shaw said. The infield passes are insane right now. Reciprocity firing on all cylinders as they take the lead.
And you're absolutely right. They have been going for these drop down in a way as Bluey expecting to maybe have a chance to come out and steal that ball. Saw it was down and away, and he knew he was going to have to try and save a shot in the net. But Shaw set, found the gap, and a one-goal lead.
Reciprocity, their first win was in Game 3. Now with a lead again in Game 4. Looking to send us to our first European Game 5. Shaw set up on the wall. Fruity now up first. He'll beat Ronicky. Leaving Devo and Bluey in the backfield. Devo not quite able to get control of this, but he wasn't getting challenged by anybody from Reciprocity with only 2 minutes remaining. Pass back. Ronicky, oh, he got two on that. Devo, can he find a way through Farah? No. Farah will challenge it well. Back out of his own corner. Ronicky, though, creates some chaos. And now Devo again with an opportunity, and this time with boost to work with. Fruity will meet him at the ball, high in the air. Now Bluey with another attempt here. Shawset gets it underneath him. Where's the rest of the challenge from Reciprocity? Farah moves in. He's got this one up on the wall near the ceiling.
Oh.
Bluey with a solid clear.
And you know, while it definitely feels like Barca have had to play a lot of defense this game, they have done a fantastic job of it. They've been put in a lot of tough situations, like this one right here. Farah can't find it. Fruity can! Just almost tipped to safety. He was right there.
What a play. You were talking about their stellar defense, and Bluey's first touch it stops the goal from going in. But it's like T-ball. It's like you just toss the ball in the air like here. Here's just a meatball of a ball to just smack around. 3 shots come through. The analogy wasn't great. It works out. It's whatever. The ball went in. Good job, Reciprocity. You got a 2-goal lead.
You knocked it down.
Over the edge, 1 minute remaining. Devo up on offense. He needs a goal right now. There's a great start to get it in front, but Shawset's able to shut it down. Before Ronicky could score. Now Fruity back down the field. Continues to push it around. And just punting the ball into the blue. I feel like that's the name of the game for Reciprocity here.
Oh my goodness.
Just put it behind their back lines. Devo with the shot. Shawset makes the save. And 38 seconds remaining. Reciprocity is looking great. This is the best Reciprocity has looked in this series.
13 shots. Make it 14. 15?
Ugh.
15.
So much pressure. As Fruity gets it through one. Shawset up again. Looking to score a 4th goal on the dunk. Not going to happen just yet. Bluey out of the corner past Farah. Now off the wall by himself. Fruity just follows with him toe-to-toe. Gets it over to the other side. 10 seconds left, down by 2. Ronicky towards the goal, and then a long punt of a clear from Shawset. That'll end the game. Bluey will look for the clears here, but it's not going to matter. Can't score the 2. Even if they get the one, we win this. You know, they're
yeah.
a team that oftentimes they lose because they didn't manage to play their game kind of thing. It's rarely that they're just completely outgunned, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, Barca is a team that can, you know, put up just as much pressure as Reciprocity. It's just in those moments, especially that game, you know, Reciprocity had the positioning, the boost, everything fell into place for them.
This team, pre-Fruity, had Bluey on the team. Their nickname was the Young Guns. These guys always were firing all over the place. As we're into Game 5, this is it, folks. You got to win it here. We've had 2 games go Barcelona's ways, then the next 2 games go Reciprocity's way. Time for Barcelona to get it back as Bluey looks for another stellar solo play. It's not going to work out this time. And he's going to really need the rest of his team to start rallying around him if they want to rely on the Bluey clutch factor to win the series.
And it all comes back to, ooh, nice attempt from Ronicky there, but sniffed out by Chaussette. And it all comes back to Devo for me. He's the guy that's, in my mind, in charge of getting possession for this Barca squad.
Farah trying to get out of his own half here. We'll get it back to midfield. This is another one of those unanimous predictions. Everybody on the casting crew predicted Reciprocity to take this victory. I think everybody was like, well, why were we so wrong and so bad at our jobs after Game 2? And now we're in Game 5, and we're like, look, no, we all knew this would happen.
Well, it's just, you know, there's a lot of expectation on Reciprocity to be a solid team with a big performance from Chaussette and Valencia and a quality win.
Yeah, well, and I feel like the desk is obligated to predict a Barcelona loss after saying that the Ronicky roster move was an F rating.
F and D ratings for the roster move.
You can't predict that team to win against a team that just won a major and hasn't made any roster changes. So Ronicky, though, I feel like if anything, the series has been a success to get it that far and to get a win. But what a save from Devo as the pressure built from Reciprocity. The final follow-up shot from Chaussette, not quite there. As we'll spend the first half of this game quietly, neither team getting on the board. Ronicky, no! He didn't hit it. Just the long lob from his own corner from Chaussette. This goes in.
It was so funny. You said really nothing going, and I was kind of watching that. I was like, Ronicky might be a little too far forward.
Yeah.
And you kept talking, and I was like, he might get it.
Oh. Not what you want to see. Definitely not a goal that you want to have decide a series that's been as close as this one. See if Barcelona can tie things back up here as Fruity keeps this one high. Bluey will half flip back to his own corner, but the boost isn't there, actually, and now he's really isolated. Devo and Ronicky will have to make all the work. Nobody's home. Fruity's up first. Ronicky manages to get there. I think solid play. I think Fruity was maybe trying to mind game Ronicky, but Ronicky makes the right decision. He just has to go straight for the ball. There's no way you try and save a touch there.
Yeah, it feels like Fruity was playing the touches if Ronicky's hit would go straight up. So he was trying to slam it right back down. And Ronicky doing a great job getting the ball out to the side.
Now Bluey. Ronicky in the midfield. Gets a past one. Now on the wall, nice pass. Ronicky's there, but the defense, Fruity just had him read. Well done.
Love the pressure from Barca. Great approach. You know you need to score one. The speed and getting in Reciprocity's face is exactly what they need. But again, great read from Reciprocity diving across the pitch. Devo, you got to knock this one down. This is a tough one to handle for Barca.
Yeah, 1:34 left to go. Ronicky threw one onto the backboard. Chaussette will hold on to it up here, gets him beat. Now Bluey has to fall back, leave space for Devo. Chaussette isolated in the air with no boost, has to just fall back. And Devo demolished though. Now Bluey, can he get the ball? He tried. That would have been a crazy play as Ronicky's shot was on target. With 1:15 left to go, they're still looking for that first goal. Here comes Devo, the challenge from Farah. Bounces back down. Ronicky tries, but Fruity's meeting him toe-to-toe on the line, on the ball, over and over. Bluey's shot not going to be good as Chaussette gets all the power on that, all the way back to the corner. Reciprocity holding on in the final minute.
And that was a much-needed clear from Chaussette. Barca was knocking on the door.
Bluey to the edge. Off the wall, holding on to it himself. He's got 3 defenders underneath him. They space out well. Now Farah tries. Chaussette back into the corner.
they're trying to like just jam the ball in the corner. We can play corner defense.
Yep,
just
honestly,
don't let it fall in front of the net.
Burn as much time as you can. The corner is the safest place basically for every team. The ball is the most dead. There's the least amount of options on
smallest shooting angle.
26 seconds left as Fruity punts this one up high again, but at least his rolls off to the side. So Barcelona has to do more work and just struggling to get the ball in any position that can be shot. And look at that. I'm actually kind of surprised Reciprocity is even challenging here. Just let the ball fly all the way to the corner, force them to use their boost to get it back out. With 10 seconds left, Bluey out to Devo.
Huge block.
Fruity shuts it down. Can he keep it in the corner here? They've got to keep it in the air all the way out of their side. Fruity just absolutely hates fun and says, no, you're not allowed to play rock.